Hello, and welcome to the Buzzerbeater Show, episode 32! And today, we're going to talk about a little more political topic, because this week has not that much happened in the NBA, but in the world, because, Joe Biden is the President of the United States, the 46th President of the United States of America. And yeah, that's why we're going to talk about that topic and what that has to, and what that will, what that will mean. You say that? Can you say that? I guess you can. What that will mean for the future of the NBA. And the podcast is a little late, I know. Sorry. Next time, probably gonna release it a little. I'm gonna release it still today on Saturday. I actually wanted to record it yesterday, but I didn't have time, so it's not coming on 5 p.m. Or no, not 5 p.m. What time is it? 11 p.m. Eastern Time. It's coming a little later. But don't worry, it's gonna come. So, here it is. So, as I already mentioned, Joe Biden is the 46th President of the United States of America. Which means the NBA has succeeded with their with a lot of their for some reason I can't talk today. I don't know, with their mission to, they succeeded with their mission to bring people to vote, especially black people. And that showed us the big difference in this debate. Biden won with 306. With 306. He went. You have to win 270, and he won 306. So that means he is officially now the president. And I think, even though if Trump wants to interfere with his Supreme Court bullshit, as I call it, this podcast I'm gonna talk a little bit more about my political opinion, but I don't think it's gonna affect anyway. I mean, we're gonna have, for 4 years, we're gonna have our peace and quiet in the U.S. Sorry about that. I always have to yawn at podcasts. It sucks. We're gonna have our peace and quiet again, at least for 4 more years. I mean, we're not really, but we're not gonna hear some bullshit every day from the White House. But now, Trump is probably gonna leave January 20th, which means no more tweets every single day about him talking about some political bullshit, or him not getting treated fairly. I mean, he's still gonna write something every day, but nobody's really gonna care anymore because he's not the president of the United States anymore. You feel me? And if Joe Biden really can do what he's supposed to do, and bring back, regroup America. Don't divide it, regroup it. Trump has been doing it for 4 years to divide the country. He has succeeded in that, as you see in Black Lives Matter or in this corona pandemic, where a lot of people don't wear their masks. because they're Trump supporters, and Trump says you shouldn't wear a mask and stuff. Um, and I hope and I believe in Biden that he is going to restructure this country a little. I don't know if the 4 years are enough for him to do that, but still. Sorry. I'm tired. It's late. It's late. Um, Hopefully he can turn it around. But back to the NBA. All of them said wear a mask and go vote. They actually had warm-up t-shirts that said vote in the bubble. And that showed us how committed a lot of players, especially LeBron, Chris Paul, everybody is committed to voting. And the thing is, he's the most popular, he's the most powerful player in the NBA. That means he can't control the entire league, but he can control some things. So when he hears that somebody didn't vote in the bubble, he can make sure that player doesn't play maybe for a couple. He can make sure that some players are not going to play. And thank God the election went how it went. And hopefully no NBA player got banned or got whatever from LeBron, because he's a very popular man. And this election could bring more respect and more safety for black people. That's what... I mean, the entire bubble was just about George Floyd and... forgot the other name. I'm sorry, I forgot the other name. The woman that got killed too by police. And they are one of the reasons why Joe Biden is president and why the Democratic Party won, and maybe why the black people are going to get more respect. First of all, Kamala Harris is the vice president. That means she's the first black woman, even like black or woman before that it was just white males. That's all. I'm not shaming white males, I'm just saying. Didn't change. So this is the first time a woman, and she's black, is going to take the responsibility of the vice president, which is a huge leap in our history, in this society, in our constitution, and not constitution. What am I? In our government, especially the Democratic Party. And when Biden and Harris had their speech, I personally liked Harris' speech more, just because when she made that argument with little black girls are gonna get motivated to be in the same position as she's right now, and that she's gonna turn this country around. That was I got watery in my eyes. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. It just, all overall, the NBA players got what they wanted. I mean, yeah. Applause. Yeah. Yes. That's what you get. I hope, wait, one more time. I hope everybody heard that. That's the applause. That's for you, NBA. That's for you. And. This means that the first time since a very long time, this problem gets recognized and a president is coming in that actually wants to change shit and not divide the country like the president before that. I mean, Trump is dividing the country even more, because he's actually just talking smack about the the election not being fair and stuff. And all of them believe, like, all of his supporters believe him, because they're not really about, like, what Trump does. They're more about the person and what he says. But he didn't really fulfill his promises that he made in 2016. So, yeah, it's just... I just wanted to say one more time, respect to all black people who voted. I know you had a rough time these couple of years. It's not couple of years, 400 years being treated like shit a lot of times. And I just wanted to say that I'm proud of y'all, and I'm proud that we don't have a president like Donald Trump anymore. I said I'm gonna be political this podcast. I told y'all. And I don't know, I have no clue how you feel right now. I don't have a clue how you felt the past 400 years. But hopefully this will be a good, maybe the time that racism, it probably will never be stopped. That's just, some human beings just think like that. But, just hopefully racism gets a little less, and maybe more justice for black people and more justice for NBA players in general. Because what I've noticed in the couple, and ever since I know the sport, black people are not, from everybody, I'm not saying everybody, but from a lot of white people, only respected if they're athletes or nothing else. And that's the reason why LeBron actually wanted to do like a pause in the bubble, which I totally get. And because there was another shooting of a black person in Wisconsin. But overall, I'm proud of everybody who voted for Joe Biden. I couldn't vote, I'm only 16, but I'm proud of, especially I'm proud of black people. And yes, yes, I'm just proud. Just props to everybody who voted for Joe Biden, and yeah. So, as I already said in the beginning of this podcast, this is not going to be a long one. It was a little different today just because nothing really didn't happen. I thought something was going to happen in free agency or something with Chris Middleton, or... Wait, is Chris Middleton a free agent? I hope I'm not talking shit. No, I think he's not. Sorry about that. But like Fred VanVleet or Bradley Beal or Russell Westbrook or James Harden getting traded. Nothing of that happened yet. It still could change because it's the off season, but nobody really knows when the NBA season is going to start. So right now it's not really much happening, but hopefully next podcast, I think I'm going to do like another top 10 list, or maybe something's going to happen. I don't know, because between podcast number, well, I would say 15 to 31, there happened a lot because of the bubble and stuff. And the NBA restart in general. And that was some entertaining weeks, but right now there's nothing happening anymore. So yeah, it was a little different today, also because of my political standpoint. And yeah, if you like this podcast, leave a like. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, subscribe right now and turn on notifications. Until next time, peace!